What's up, guys? So, recently I put together a little piece over on Substack talking about why I think Nashville's housing plan to build, 90,000 additional units is wildly presumptuous. And that's over the next 10 years. And I go into a lot of detail as to why that is. And just to understand, I would hope that's obvious by now, especially if you keep up with me, that not all, we'll call it research, is created equal by any stretch. And that is kind of the point of me putting something like that out there, because all I saw was just endless bad takes. And people looking at, if we're talking about real estate, very siloed. Maybe they're only looking at the real estate transaction data. That's not helpful at all. So, look, that post in particular is paid, but you can create an account and get one paid post for free. In fact, most of my posts over there are free. And I also include metro level real estate and employment data over my website for free. That's just there, right? It's there for free. It's meant so that you can cut through the noise, because I do want people to, at a minimum, have a baseline understanding of, say, where or what things look like where they live. But that post in particular, this is why I think there's a lot of value in it. I'm talking about population, household housing stock, trends at a census tract level, zip codes. Some of that data goes all the way back to 1970. That's just not stuff that you see every day. It also includes, obviously, the real estate transaction data for both zip codes and neighborhoods, and a lot of that stuff goes all the way back to 2013, right? Look, that's a long-winded way of saying that right now, especially now that things have changed, right? We're in an elevated rate environment. If you're listening, okay, to somebody who is not factoring in all of the things that could conceivably, say, impact home prices where you live, then you should probably reconsider your source. And by the way, that post in particular is more focused on assessing really housing demand, both currently but also in the future. But understand, all of my data is meant to be comprehensive and thorough. That is the point. I will not look at it unless I can look at it for everywhere, whether it's the permitting data, the labor data, obviously the lending data, population data, list goes on. So just, again, guys, I think it's going to be worth your time, but also just take a step back and really consider who you're getting your information from.